Well, Vedika Pahel joins me in the studio. Vedika, so the Israeli military has confirmed that a photo of one of its soldiers desecrating a Jesus statue in southern Lebanon is real. Talk us through what we know so far.
That's right, Jenny. This image of an Israeli soldier smashing a statue of Jesus with a sledgehammer in South Lebanon has triggered widespread outrage, and it has gone viral online. Now, the photo was taken close to the Israeli border in the Christian village of Debel, and the IDF has now confirmed that the photo is indeed authentic. In a statement, it said that the soldier's conduct is wholly inconsistent with the values expected of its troops, and that the incident is now being investigated by the Northern Command. It also says that it's working to dismantle terrorist infrastructure established by Hezbollah in South Lebanon, and it says that it has no intention of harming civilian infrastructure, including religious buildings or religious symbols. Now, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has also reacted. He said that he was stunned and saddened to learn of this incident, and that appropriately harsh disciplinary action will be taken against the offender. He also said later in the statement that Israel is the only country in the region that the Christian population and standard of living is growing, and it's thriving, unlike elsewhere in the Middle East. Now, Israel's foreign minister, Gideon Saar, also waded in. He said that the incident was grave and disgraceful, and he apologized to every Christian whose feelings were hurt. Now, I also want to take this opportunity to show you this image. This is a verified photo sent by France 24's correspondent in Lebanon, Serge Barberi. It's dated from early December 2025. It shows us what the statue looked like before. This incident comes amid a 10-day US brokered ceasefire between Lebanon and Israel. Local residents in the village of Debel have said that this statue was on a crucifix outside a family home, and Reuters reported that residents had largely stayed in the village of Debel throughout Israel's campaign in southern Lebanon. Jenny.
But the outrage about defacing the statue hasn't just been in Israel, has it? It's also spread now to the United States.
That's right, particularly amongst right-wing voices in the United States. US Ambassador to Israel Mike Huckabee, he called it an outrageous act, and he's calling for swift, severe and public consequences needed for it. Similarly, Matt Gaetz, former congressman and far-right media commentator, he also added to the chorus. He reposted that image and captioned it horrific. There's also Marjorie Taylor Greene, former Trump ally and US Congresswoman. She said, "Our greatest ally," in quotation marks, that takes billions of our tax dollars and weapons every year. Now, Jenny, the White House has not yet commented on the incident, and it's unsure if it will going forward.
So this incident, Vedika, also comes amidst a flaring of tensions between the Israeli government and Christian leaders across the Middle East. Tell us about that.
That's right. Last month, police prevented Christian faith leaders in Jerusalem from entering the Church of the Holy Sepulchre on Palm Sunday for Palm Sunday Mass. That included the Latin Patriarch of Jerusalem, Cardinal Pier Battista Pizzaballa, as well as Father Francesco Ielpo, who's Custos of the Holy Land, and they were denied entry to pray. Now, the authorities say that they were following security restrictions from the war, but this triggered major international condemnation, and the authorities later reversed those rules. Now, there's another incident also involving the church. The Father Pierre Al-Rahi was killed early March when Israel fired on a house located in the village of Klaya in South Lebanon. Pope Leo reacted to that incident. He expressed his profound sorrow for the bombings and lives lost, including Father Pierre Al-Rahi. There's also been previous reports from Israel's last ground offensive in Lebanon in 2024. A video previously circulated online showing Israeli soldiers destroying a Christian monastery in Der Mimas, and the Church of St. George in Dergai was also destroyed in an airstrike, according to local clergy. There was no statements on those incidents by the IDF. So this does come at a period of recent tensions and tense relations between Israeli authorities and Christian faith leaders. But this is just what we know about this photo at the moment as of now.